Well, I think the first thing we have to say is happy summer. It's
Happy
July.
summer.
It's July here at the Princess Anne Country Club, and we are here to, I better do this. Cheers, we're here to taste some olive oil, and hopefully we're gonna find some good ones. We have 3 cool olive oils. We've got one from Spain.
That's this guy, right?
Yep, the Aguigio, it's organic. We have one from Italy, from Umbria, right there with the purple top, called Viola, and then we have another from Italy, Bonamini, from near Venice, the Veneto. And this is a bit of an extension of the wine committee. I thought it seemed like a good sort of pairing. So let's taste them.
Let's do it.
So first see what happens? First olive oil we're gonna taste is the Aguigio. And let's get your impression, Chef. You taste a lot of olive oils in your day, I'm sure.
I've had my fair share.
It's one of my favorites.
It's very good, very clean. There's a little bit of spiciness to it. You can really taste the green olives that come out of it. Kind of gives you the impression of fresh cut grass a little bit. There's a little bit of nuttiness to it, but not much. The spice kind of comes in back on the backside. Yep. Which is tasty. It's got a good body, but it's not overpowering.
The olive oils, to me, you can see the different colors. And I would say when we get to the Bonamini in the middle, that's gonna probably be the most intense one that we taste.
Okay.
But these are all available, by the way, to the club members. We got a great deal. We know the importer. It was direct from the importer to us, which is a little unusual.
Correct.
So
worked out pretty well.
It worked out pretty well. I would agree. I think this one is pretty intense. The first one from Spain is the Andalusia region, southern Spain. It's like just across the little pond from North Africa. So I mean, we know it's hot, we know it's dry, and I think that's what's making that so intense.
You can definitely taste it in there.
Yep.
For sure. Let's move on to the Viola.
Viola.
Is that the next one?
Yep, that's going to be our Italian variety. I looked it up online, I got my cheat sheet, and we have about 10 different olive tree varieties in this particular olive oil blend. So it'd be kind of fun to try it. What are you thinking?
This one's got a little bit more body to it. It's a little milder on the heat.
A little creaminess to it.
There's definitely some creaminess to the texture. I mean, that's got every day sitting on the table eating a loaf of bread. Actually, I'm gonna cheat a little bit and do a little oil and vinegar trick on this one.
You know, while they were setting up the camera, I actually cheated and had about 5 pieces of bread. And to me, it's interesting that it's been sitting out for a minute and it's changed a little. And I'm now starting to pick up a teeny bit of heat on the back end of this olive oil.
Yep, I'm definitely getting that compared to when I tasted earlier.
Which is cool. I mean, it's amazing how different the oils are. One of the things we like to do at our house is we have olive oil tastings when we have our friends over, and we'll try 4 or 5 olive oils before we get into the Chardonnay, as they say. So, anyway.
I put a little sherry vinegar in with that, and it's on point.
It kicks it.
It's got just enough sweet and sour from the vinegar to kind of blend with that developing spice out of the olive, it's very tasty.
It's amazing how much olive oils like wine. I mean, it's terroir, it's different varieties of trees grown in different regions. I mean, it's literally a carbon copy, which makes it so much fun.
Yeah. And it's certainly brightening out our wine as well. Which is fine, just fine with me.
These oils, I mean, I'm sure you can make salad dressing out of them, but these are you don't want to cook with these, right? These are Yeah.
So every olive that goes into all these bottles, somebody has taken off the tree by hand to make sure that they're getting the highest quality product out there. These are definitely not the throw it in with the balsamic and throw it in the blender and now you've got your salad for the day. Definitely want to have a little more fun with these.
What's cool to me is they're priced very affordably for our members. I mean, this is the kind of stuff you'd give to your mom for Mother's Day, you give your dad for Father's Day, give a gift to a neighbor that just moved in.
It's definitely it's kind of a fun addition. My wife and I like to bring stuff like this when we go to people's parties, in the backyard. It's something fun to just kind of show up with. Not everybody thinks to bring it, but it's a nice little addition to the table. It's a good icebreaker, if you will, where you bring it out and it starts conversations, and then you meet new people, and you know, sometimes you enjoy new friends.
One thing I like about olive oil is I can stretch a bottle of olive oil a couple weeks, maybe even a month. Bottle of wine is not going to make it that long.
That's very true.
It's just not going to.
If it did, something's wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong. It's corked. That means the wine's corked.
Yeah, correct.
Send it back.
All right, so we're gonna go. You said this was the Bonamini? Bonamini.
Bonamini, and I think that's going to be the most intense of.
Based on the color, it definitely is going to be the
most intense of the
flavor.
three. It's got a. I don't know if you can see it, members, if you can see it at home, but on the white plate there, it is definitely the most intense.
Wow, that's all over the place. It's got good heat. It's really well balanced. It's a great mouthfeel.
Yep.
You know, it's got a nice acidity to it. There's some fruity, but it's not.
That's an intense olive oil.
Yeah.
So what we were saying is that olive oil right there, the Bonamini, is by far the most intense of the three.
Absolutely. It's got a little bit of all the flavors. It's all there, but it's very well balanced. Nothing's overpowering. It's got a little bit of heat, a little bit of fruit.
I really like it.
It's my favorite of the three. I don't think you need to put any vinegar or anything with this one. I think you can just go bread and oil, and you're in good shape. All of these, I cheated. I'm gonna do a little bit of a tomato in that guy.
Yep.
And I think that's gonna treat us very well.
So that, to repeat, the Bonamini, by the way, the only humidity level that's higher than us sitting right here would be if we were sitting underwater in the deep end, 20 feet away.
I would be interested to try to have a glass of wine at the bottom of the deep end of the pool.
It'd be a little watery. So yeah, this is the most intense one. This one actually comes from the Veneto. I've got my cheat sheets right here. I didn't know that until I looked it up. But it's from the Veneto. It's got a tag on it too. It won some awards. I see Gold Award.
I see a Hall of Fame 2021.
Hall of Fame, Football Hall of Fame. I don't know what it's doing in there.
Who knows? There's a picture of some olives on there though, so that might be important.
Yeah, but I can tell you, all three wines, all three olive oils are great. I think in terms of intensity, how would you rank them?
I would say this is the Bonamini is easily going to be your most intense.
Yep.
The Viola comes shortly behind that. It's got some great flavors. They're all still good oils.
Yep.
I think and I'm going to cheat because I forgot the name of this one. The Aguigio is, it's not my favorite, but it is a very good oil. To me, they're all kind of like wines. You need to taste them and find the one that you like. My palate is not going to be the same as Gray's or anybody else's, so it's definitely, for what we're selling these for here, it's worth picking one up, taking it home, seeing if you like it, and share with some friends. Enjoy some decent oils and a glass of wine, and the summer. Let's enjoy it while it's here.
I would rank it very intense, big boy. The purple top, the Viola, more creamy, more mid-palate-y. Still big but smooth. And then this one I would say probably has a little more acid just from the taste of it, and it's got a punch to it. Not big and round like the Viola, but a little more acidic and delicious. So anyway, you know what? For mid-July, I'm not sure I'd rather be anywhere else, man. This is good living.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. Thanks.